What's up, guys? This is your guy, Willie Cunningham, aka Warrior Will, and I'm back with another video. I know it's been a while, you all. I've been taking care of this ankle that was broken. It's pretty much healed up now. Just a little bit more therapy, some more TLC, and the ankle should be pretty much up and running again. Can't say back to normal. I mean, let's face it, nothing is going to be normal after the year we had in 2020. But just to update on that, ankle's doing pretty good. Life is good. Feeling strong. And some things been happening these past few days, and it really prompted me to make this video. This video is going to be about men. Be careful of what kind of woman you choose to have in your life. On this channel, I come at you from a spiritual standpoint and from a masculine standpoint. So a thing that we got to keep in mind when we're talking about our masculinity is what kind of women we're going to have in our lives. Because you see, men, when you bring a woman into your world, you bringing her around everything that you are involved in. Your house, she's going to be involved in your money at some point, your possessions. If you got any children, she's going to be involved with your children. These are things you got to think about when you just trying to have a one night stand, or you saw her walk past and she had something good to look at on the back side and the front side, and that's all you saw. But you didn't think about, man, is she crazy? Do she got any kids? Are the kids bad? What about the baby daddy? Is baby daddy crazy? These things you don't think about because you caught up in the moment. But I want this video to serve as a warning, a wake-up call. Okay, she might have blonde hair, blue eyes, real pretty. She might have dark hair, thick on the bottom, slim waist, whatever kind of woman you like. I mean, every man got his own preference. I'm blessed to have a wife that's got it all. She got everything that I like in a woman. But every man got a different preference. So my thing is, when you see that thing walk by, or however you all meet, I mean, you're going to see the body. You're going to see the face. And let's be honest, when you first meet a person, you don't really have anything else to go on but that physical attraction. You don't know if they got a good sense of humor. You don't know if they're making money. You don't know if they got mental issues. You don't know if they got a crazy stalker. I mean, you just don't know. And I think it's past time for us men to stop and think about these things. And I didn't even mention the STD thing. I mean, please hear me. AIDS and herpes and syphilis and the clap, the clap is still out here. It's still out here, y'all. Side note, men should be getting a physical pretty much every 6 months. Men, take care of your health, your physical health, your mental health. Take care of it. Don't be afraid to go and get those results from your doctor. I mean, they're there for a reason. We're not supermen. We're not made of steel. Go do what's right before it's too late. But there's a lot of different variables that we need to take into account when we're talking about women. I mean, we love women. We can't live with them. We can't live without them. Y'all heard that saying many times. So the best thing that us men could do, especially if you're single and you out here dating, I mean, I've been out of the dating game for a while. I don't know what it's like now. A lot of it I'm hearing is that you got to meet up online. I met my wife in person. I've never been real big on meeting women online, and I'm not really here to tell you how to meet women. I'm just saying that however you meet them, however you interact, you got to flip the script a little bit because nowadays the women, I'm gonna just keep it real because on my channel I keep it real. The women these days is getting more and more promiscuous. The women used to ask you questions like, well, what do you like to do? What's your hobbies? Who do you hang out with? Do you have a job? What kind of work do you do? Do you earn a decent living? Where you live? I mean, where do you see yourself in 5 years? You have family here? Do you want kids? Are you seeing anybody else? I mean, these are questions that women used to ask. And they are questions that I believe us men should be asking as well. And you all let me know what you would you want me to continue on a series like this, and it really sparked me to make this video because I was talking to a guy, and you know I must got a sign on me that says you can tell me anything and everything because people, man, I'm telling you, people walk up out of nowhere and they just start telling me their life story. So yeah, I'm the kind of guy that gets to hear a lot of people's stories and things they're going through. So I was talking to a guy. He was telling me, long story short, he's got a girl. The girl he's with already has 6 kids with somebody else. 6 kids. She's not even 40 years old. Barely in her 30s, mid 30s. Got 6 plus 1. So 6 kids with some other person, people, and then one more kid with him. Now he is responsible for taking care of his own and the other 6. And he's telling me stuff like if he shows up and he does stuff for his one kid, if he brings gifts and clothes for his one kid, then she will get upset that the other kids don't have anything. She's upset because the other dads ain't coming around doing that. So she's trying to force the man to spoil all of them or not to even pay attention to his own kid. These are things that no one talks about. How women, again, hate to say it, but I got to keep it real on this channel. How women can use and do use men for their financial support. And the sad thing is, a lot of these women, not all, but a lot of them, they have made this decision to be a single mom. Because the children didn't pack their own bags and leave. The children didn't kick the dad out the house, in a lot of cases. 70 or more % of divorces and breakups are initiated by the woman in America. And these American courts, they favor the woman. Now, I think in the past few years, they've gotten better. They're leaning more toward a 50-50 type of parenting situation for the men and the women in their marriage or the ex-marriages. But for the most part, they still got some work to do. They still got some laws to pass before it's truly equal for both men and women. And I'm not even going to really get into everything the guy was telling me, but pretty much it's a real bad situation. I hate to give people advice, especially when they didn't ask for it. All I could do was offer the guy like my take and say, man, if it was me, I wouldn't even deal with it. I mean, it's hard to tell that guy that when he's got a kid with the girl and he got to decide if he wants to even be in his kid's life or does he want to put up with the hell that he's got to go through just to see his kid. As a man, I would walk through fire to be in my kid's life. That's me. I can't tell another man what to do or how to approach that. Like I said, I hate to really give advice, especially when you didn't ask me for it. But, men, be careful of what kind of woman that you allow into your life and, get pregnant because it's a very real thing how one day you having fun, the next day you out on the street with nowhere to go and you got no way to provide for yourself, let alone a child, and your world then got turned upside down, all because you went in between the wrong one's legs. And I just keep it raw on this channel, and I have to tell men this because, again, I can't say it enough. We do not think with our brain. We think with our penises. And you know what? Yeah, us men, we was created to spread our seed and have sex. But you know what I'm saying? You won't be having sex with a woman 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You got to work. You got to take care of yourself. If you got children, you got to take care of children. But you got to take care of business when it's all over. And that's a truth that men and women need to understand, that you won't be partying 24/7. You won't be having sex 24/7. I mean, there comes a time when you do have to go take care of your responsibilities if you have any. But, life is not a constant party. And since I know I got a lot of male viewers on this channel, I mean, I'm begging you all to please pay attention to this and rewind it, share it with somebody that needs to hear it, because I know it's a lot of men out here that need to hear this, that, we love women. We really do. It's just that we need to be careful and pick better women. Don't hook up with a chick that you just met a week ago. Give her a little while before you start to get intimate with her. I know it's kind of hard to do, but man, you want to make sure she ain't got no mental issues. You want to make sure she ain't got no STDs. You want to make sure she ain't got no crazy stalker guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what she has going on. And you want to do everything you can to protect yourself. Because there's billions and billions of women out here, and you don't want to get stuck with that one that is not going to mean you any good. It's not going to serve you any kind of purpose. It's not going to serve you any kind of purpose. So that's what I got to say about that. Let me know if you all want me to continue with discussions like this, because I feel like I can go deeper. I got personal stories of my own, and I got a bunch of stories from others that I've heard, and they're real life stories, and it was hard to hear some of them because it was just so deep and it was so messed up. And I just wonder how the guy even got in that situation. Even this current one I'm talking about in the this podcast here. But men, take that to heart. Please listen. It's a real thing, and the only ones that's going to get hurt in the end are the children. So that's all I got for today, guys. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Give this video a like. Share it with somebody that you know needs to hear it. And until then, guys, we're going to keep on fighting that good fight of faith. Ain't nobody mad but the devil. So until next time, guys, it's your guy, Warrior Will, a.k.a. Willie Cunningham, saying peace.